The amendment proposed is Mrs Janet Davey expressed her view of the lack of help.
Councillor Cottrell, who's making that amendment? You didn't say.
It's Councillor Pasley.
Again, oh right.
Could I just say, I'm just not sure about whether the lack of help is actually the same as no help, because I mean obviously that's going to be significant, because I wish to make the point with regard to that comment, though the golf course is not in my ward, I did assist, agreed in a very small way, I agree it was a small way, okay, in facilitating the application of the village green status. Therefore the status...
Sorry.
Right, okay. Therefore the statement that no help was forthcoming from councillors is untrue. But if it is the case that it was a lack of help rather than no help, I'm quite happy with that.
It does say, Councillor Oyns, the original statement on
Yes.
the minutes in front of you, 1731, is, where is it? The lack of help in the first line. Mrs Janet Davey spoke about the lack of help.
Yes.
Do we...
Yes.
Do we need...
I need to clarify
Yes.
whether it's a lack or whether it's no.
No,
Because
it's what
if
it
it's
says,
no,
lack.
it's wrong.
No.
If there's not much help, then I'm quite prepared to say that I didn't give a great deal of help, but I did give some help.
I wasn't speaking about you, Mr Oyns. I was speaking generally about trying to get all of those forms filled in. There was very little
Councillor
there.
Oyns and Mrs Davey, please, we cannot have a dialogue going on with
Sorry?
across councillors and public after public
But that's a
participation.
democratic process, Councillor Cottrell. It's the only democracy we have.
In which case,
This is
Madam
brought
Chairman,
down today.
I apologise.
Sorry.
Councillor Cameron.
Well, 2 points. First of all, the democratic process is that you can't have a vast meeting with everybody chipping in as they wish. If you wish to speak after public participation, then you should stand for election.
Oh, this is
No,
graceful.
you can't, because
I'm afraid...
public participation...
You're not the chairman.
Mr. Ludlow?
Well, I was just going to quickly shout over your objections. Is you quoting the original version of the minutes going to be minuted in the next minutes of this meeting? Because surely that would be a libel, what you've just said. If you regard these
Mr.
minutes...
Ludlow,
if you
I'm
regard these
awfully
draft-
sorry, but I cannot have you having this dialogue. If you wish to speak to me afterwards, I'm very happy to talk to you.
It needs to be
very much.
formalised.
I don't have a problem. If anybody here at the end of the meeting wishes to speak to me, that's absolutely fine, but we cannot have this dialogue going on during town council business. Just a moment, gentlemen. Councillor Cameron was speaking.
My second point was that I feel that we're really nitpicking on some very minor matters here, and that these things don't need amendment, and they certainly don't need us to go through and conduct a debate and a vote on every single one. I think unless there's something which is quite clearly libelous, and someone complaining of lack of help, even if they're incorrect in complaining that, I don't think is a libelous matter.
Yeah.
We should just leave it as what we say, unless it is really serious.
Okay, thank you for that, Councillor Cameron. Councillor Terry.
I was going to propose, Madam Chairman, that the minutes be approved as they are, and quote the fact on numerous occasions members of the public have asked us to amend these minutes, and we've ignored that and just carried on and approved them. And I see no reason, Madam Chairman, why we should not approve these minutes now. If there is a clear libel in any of them, then it's open to any councillor to take it down the road to a solicitor and take legal action.
Hear, hear. Common sense at last.
Thank
I've
you.
been in a position where I thought I might be able to, but I've decided not to, because you take it in the back on this job, don't you? So.
Thank you, Councillor
That's
Terry.
it.
Councillor Koops, I'm terribly sorry. I failed to see your hand was up.
It was up before Councillor Cameron.
Sorry, I apologise.
The only thing I would say they spoke about the lack of help does imply that there was very little or none.
That's true.
I'd like to sit
That's
just
true.
hands around a little bit, but I do totally agree with Councillor Cameron that we are nitpicking, but I think we have to be careful because some help was given, and it may not have been as much as the people who were doing the bulk of the work wanted us to do, but there was help given, and it seems to imply that we were disinterested, which was not the case.
Thank you very much. So, okay, Councillor Oyns, and then we'll go back to the proposal and the second. Councillor Oyns.